Greetings, Grandfather. I'd like to share something simple with you today. It's a way to release tension and sometimes even anxiety. And it's a way to break patterns of absorbing stress. If you know, that it is possible to break such a pattern, then it will be easier to release the attachments to the outcome that are so often the conveyors of a stressful lifestyle. Now, I want to give you something simple you can do. Many of you know about this already, but some of you do not, so let's cover that. First, I'd like you to take either your right hand or your left hand and place it on your solar plexus, that area just below your rib cage, okay? Just leave it there for a moment right now, or later after you've heard this video, then just move your hand around. Okay, that's good. Now you can remove your hand. This is just to draw your attention to that part of your body. Now, anytime you walk, even if it's just down the hall or across the street for a loaf of bread or something like that, I'd like you to, for the first couple of times, put your hand on your solar plexus. All right? Or if you prefer, you can take your fingers like this and put your fingers there, or even a couple of fingers and put them on your solar plexus. The reason to do that is to remind your mind, your brain, that you need to center physically or become aware physically, another way of saying the same thing, of that part of your body, your solar plexus. Then when you walk, even though you stay alert to your surroundings, all right, and you don't have to do this when you're running across a busy street or someplace hazardous that requires your attention. But when you can, center into your solar plexus area or become aware of it, all right, and walk feeling connected to your solar plexus. You'll have to experiment with it a bit, but you'll notice, usually within the first 10 to 20 steps, that the tension in your physical body just begins to disappear. This works much better than simply walking. The focus on and connection physically, meaning awareness, to your solar plexus will make all the difference in the world, because your solar plexus is the area where you actually take in the world physically, become aware of it, and interact with it as you do things. So it's internal and external. You'll find that this is particularly helpful, I believe. Now, for those of you who have trouble walking or might be in wheelchairs, don't feel left out. You do the same thing. Get centered into or become aware of your solar plexus, and then if you can move, all right, move like this, twist back and forth, or move like this, and stay centered into that area. It will also dissipate tension and lower stress levels. Remember, in this day and age, whether you are doing something for yourself or for others, don't be attached to the outcome. You will ask many times, if you're following any of this teaching, that there be the most benevolent outcome, and so on. But don't be attached to it happening according to any timetable of your own. It will happen when all things are balanced in that direction, and even can happen if that is just for a split second. You will often notice the outcome after the fact. All right. Just a little reminder today to help you to get through those stressful times we all live in. Good life.